Hi guys, welcome back. Let me just make sure that everything is working on our end. We're so happy that you could join us again, and we are so excited to be able to give you a little bit of playtime. And today we are going to be making soap foam. All you're going to need is just some water. I have my water here in a bowl. I used a cup of water, and then I'm going to use 1/4 of a cup of soap. Just like regular dish soap is fine. Just whatever you have in the house. And then I'll be using pink food coloring today. And then also optional, I have a little bit of a wider cake pan just to kind of spread out the bubbles. So let's get started. So first, you're just going to pour a cup of water into your bowl. And then I really like to pour my food coloring in first. So I'm just going to pour in just a few drops, however many you want. And then we're going to measure out our soap, just like this. Just like that. And then we're just going to pour it in. Make sure you get all of it. The more soap you use, the more bubbles you'll get. So you can use more soap, you can use less soap, whatever you want. It's pretty much just whatever you want to use, and however you want to make your soap foam. And then you're going to take a whisk, you can take a mixing bowl, you can take a hand mixer. I have my little immersion blender here, that works too. You can even use a fork. This is just going to make it go a little bit faster to blend together. So we're just going to start blending. Kids, if you're using a mixer or anything electrical, make sure your parents are there and are able to help you just to make sure you don't get hurt. So we're going to start mixing. Just mix it. And you're going to want to mix it until all of the water is gone, and you can, and the bubbles should be pretty stiff. We're just going to keep mixing. Keep mixing, keep mixing. Just keep mixing. This might take a little bit of time just because we added so much water and soap. Usually it takes about a minute or two just to get everything combined. So we're just going to keep mixing. Just mix, mix, mix. All right, so when your bubbles kind of start to look like this, they should kind of stick to your whisk or blender or whatever you have, and just kind of tap off the sides just to make sure it doesn't leak everywhere. And then you're going to take your big scoop and take your cake pan, whatever. If you're just going to leave it in the bowl, that's fine. This next step is completely optional. So you're just going to take it and you're just going to scoop your bubbles just like this. You're just going to place it in your cake pan. Just like this. And it should be really light, really fluffy. You should be able to see lots of bubbles, lots of foam. It should spread pretty easily. The bubbles will last about 15 to 20 minutes. So, and then you're just going to want to spread your bubbles around. I'm going to put a few more of these bubbles in here. And then if you're noticing that you still have some water in the bottom of this bowl, all you have to do is just reblend or remix your bubbles, and it should be all good. And then if you see that your bubbles are kind of deflating a lot faster than what you would like, all you have to do is just remix it. It's really simple and really easy. So I have some foam letters, and parents, this is really great to help your kids see and recognize letters, shapes. It's really customizable to whatever you want and whatever suits best for your kid. And then so you'll just place them on top, and they set right on top just like that. You can hide them. If you have deeper bowls, you can hide them and say find letter C or find number 3. I also have just some dinosaurs or some animals. I really love dinosaurs, and so that's why I'm using them today. I think they're just really fun. What are some of your guys' favorite animals? So we can just play with those. It's really, really easy to play with. You get kind of messy, but it's just soap. So everything stays kind of clean, and everything just stays so fun. And so you can just, parents, you can say, hey, pull out the letter C, and then the kids can find whatever they want. So, and then they can play with them, and it's just really good to just help them feel the soap with their hands. It's really fun to feel soap. It also helps them. You can clean their toys. This is a fun way to clean toys because it's just soap. If you want to just not use food coloring, it's a great way to get your kids involved with cleaning their toys, and it's a great way to just get them involved with making everything clean. So thank you guys so much for joining. We will see you guys at 4 o'clock. Bye, guys.